Hi, my name is Gavin. I'm a final year student pursuing economics in Singapore Management University.
Hi, my name is Adrian Ang. I'm the local division manager for ABB Marine and Ports Division in Singapore.
Yeah, so maybe to kick things off, maybe you can share with me what do you do for ABB, and then perhaps at what moment do you realize that this is something that you truly enjoy?
Okay, sure. Yeah, in ABB Marine and Ports, our division is handling this vessels building propulsion system for the vessels. So what we do here is that we provide the whole spectrum of solutions. What ABB can provide in the space of from the switchboards, machines, and the drive system for the vessels to build the vessels for the customers. And so what we do is that once the vessels are in operation, we are also providing the training for the vessels itself, the ship crew, so that they can handle the latest technology that we provide. Yeah.
So perhaps following on that is what was the moment that made you realize that this is something that you want to pursue further, or
Yes. So what get me excited in ABB Marine and Ports is that every day we are handling the real example, the real case that the vessels are in operation, whether they are doing a ports call or they're doing a dry docking work itself, or they are doing an emergency situation, that our team in ABB, we have round-the-sun support 24/7. We are having direct connectivity digitally. The vessels are connected to us. We are supporting the assets that they have. So every day is a different situation. Every day is a moment that is keeping us on the toe, on a job, that we feel very, the customers depend on ABB and the team to make the vessels carry on the forward operations itself. So that get us excited. Yeah.
So maybe you didn't share about your previous experiences or anything, but have you always been in the maritime industry?
Yes, I've been in this industry for more than 20 years, in the maritime and ports industry. Yep. And Singapore primarily is a maritime hub itself. And just now, as I was sharing in the seminar, Singapore ports itself are connected to 123 countries and 600 ports out there. So our jobs in Singapore or in maritime space in ABB, we make sure that vessels are always ongoing. Yeah.
Cool. So perhaps in your opinion, you feel like was the biggest challenge that you've ever faced, maybe in the recent times as your current role or position in ABB?
Okay, I think the recent time is about the IMO ruling itself, is International Maritime Organization, IMO ruling. The IMO ruling is saying that by 2030, the industry itself has to cut about 30% of the greenhouse gas emission. By 2040, 70%, and by 2050, net zero. So these are very pressing issues because there are many vessels out in the ocean, out in operations. And what kind of technology they can adopt to make sure they get there. So in ABB, we are with the customers. We are always constantly looking at solutions to support the customers. And we do have solutions that is getting the vessels greener. What we are trying to say is that every vessels, we try to do decarbonization of the vessels to try to help the vessel owners itself. Yeah.
Okay, so perhaps maybe just to share a little bit more, what do you think is the number one value that you think would be treasured when it comes to individuals, or what's one value that will help someone a lot for a particular individual who's interested in pursuing a career in maritime industry?
I think in the maritime industry, it's very well known that it's an industry that need multiple discipline to come into this industry, and you get to meet multinationality because in this industry is many countries has maritime hubs itself. So in school we have multi-discipline subjects that we are taking. So one thing for sure is that whatever we learn in school, it helps us to get a step into this maritime industry. And from there onwards, continuous learning to upskill yourself in terms of the technology. Now we are talking about digitization, we are talking about AI, we are talking about solutions that is critical for the vessels to go greener in future. So continuous learning in that journey. And that's the idea.
So like just remaining
agile and nimble, and keep on learning new technologies, because whatever applicable in the EVs technology now is also what we see in the maritime industry. Yeah.
Okay, then maybe just to end things off, one last question is maybe for individuals like me who did not pursue a specialization in maritime but is considering it, what's one advice you will give or to eliminate the fear that someone like me might have when it comes to pursuing a career there?
I think maritime industry is not just engineering solution or one particular field. The whole maritime industry, as I mentioned in the seminar, in Singapore there are more than 5,000 companies in the maritime industry, and they employ more than 170,000 employees in Singapore itself. So it's a very dynamic industry itself. Yeah. So multiple discipline is required to make this work, and whatever skill that you have, do anchor it in and go deeper so that you can find yourself in the first step into maritime industry, and then from there you just able to expand yourself into different domain, different career path. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all I have for you today. I think once again, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.